Welcome back again. You know the drill. We're going to do our weekly levels. We're going to go over everything that we're looking at, kind of figure out our plan, at least for tomorrow, and see what the week starts to see what it's looking like, I guess you could say. But yeah, we will get into it. So I don't really draw my levels off the weekly. Usually they'll end up being too far away from me, but I do like to take a quick look at it on Sundays and kind of see what the hell went on last week. As you can see, we built a nice top here, which was a long time ago, but you can see the definitive top here. We came up, we pushed over the top, and then we came back down and we did bounce it. I don't swing futures. Some people might, but yeah, you can see that we bounced here, and that's probably like a 100-point bounce being over on the weekly. Yeah, 340 to 460. So you can see that happened here. Once again, I don't really draw my levels off the weekly, and I don't trade off the weeklies, but I do like just to take a quick look at it. So there is that. We did push up over the top, and we came back down and we hit it. So who knows? We could keep pushing up. We could slam down through it. We'll have to wait and see. The daily is the same thing. I don't really draw my levels off it. I use the 4 hour and the 1 hour to actually draw my trading levels off of. But if we drop down to the daily here, you can see we had a crazy push up, and then not last week, but the week before, at the end of it, we started to kind of tip off here on that Thursday and the Friday. Then obviously we were closed on the Monday, and then the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we just had a nice push down, which got stopped on the Friday. So seeing this, very indecisive candle, which I kind of like. Who knows, maybe we're going to push up past it. I'm not really biased going into the week. I just do this to get my mind and my brain ready and kind of see and set my levels and see what we're going to do. But yeah, it shows that we pushed down quite a bit, and then we got completely stopped out on that Friday. We had a big push up, push down, and then just, yeah, super indecisive candle. So that kind of makes me think that we might get a push back up. Jumping down to the 4 hour. I always draw my levels off the 4 hour. I'm not a big fan. It's not that I don't really like the daily, it's just that if I draw my levels off the daily, I find that a lot of the time they're stronger, but they're so far away that I don't end up taking trades in the day because they're so far away. So they usually, yeah, they'll end up being stronger, but they usually end up being further away. Whereas if I draw 4 hour ones, I can get 20 to 30 point moves more consistently. Use a 10-point stop and just be more comfortable. And I wouldn't call them scalps, but sometimes they are scalps. But yeah, it just seems to work by the way we've been doing it. But yeah, this is the 4 hour chart. So if we're gonna look here, the way I would kind of look at this is the closest level we have. I like to draw one above us, one below us. We'll start with the underneath one. Obviously here, I would say just because we came down and we stopped. The only thing is, if you look back at the consolidation here, we built a nice little top off these 4 hours here, and then they actually came up and hit the wicks, and then pushed up, and then they almost balanced with this wick, and then also with this one as well. So if we drew a line here, you can see all these wicks actually coming up and hitting this line perfectly. Here, 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 come up, down, and then same thing here, we bounced here. So this is a nice spot as well, but there is a better chance that we'd probably catch 10 or 20 points of a bounce if we hit this level here, just at the bottom of these. So somewhere here, either at the bottom of the bodies here, maybe push down to the wick here. I wouldn't use this as a range. It's too big of a range. I wouldn't use, yeah, it's 50 points. But I'd probably be looking more at this spot here, the bottom of these bodies here. And then obviously if we ended up failing these and pushing down past them, we have a range here of 50 points that you could catch as a short. That's what I would look at to the downside. So I'd probably mark off the bottom of the bodies here and just wait and see how we react to this. I'm not immediately saying I would go long here and take this as a bounce, but I would definitely like to see what price does when it pushes down here, especially when it hits this last low here and takes the last low of this wick and then the price here. So I'd definitely be watching this as an area and see what we do there. Looking for a level to the upside. There's a couple different ways that we could look at it. We're still in the 4 hour here. The way I would look at this, so you could see a massive push down and then it gets stopped here on these candles, and then you end up putting a line here. And you take this as the bounce. So you mark the level off. It does get hit by this wick here, and then these candles kind of play out with it here. But if you look, we pushed down and then we came up and then we shot back down. We built a big wick here, same thing, came back up, shot down, big wick here. So seeing that, I wouldn't really want to try and either take a long here until we actually confirm that we're up over this high here. So I would probably more build a level up on this zone here, the 580 zone, even from 570 up to 580, just based on the top of these bodies here, just based on this here. But I would not try to take a long until we're up over this. Seeing this candle, this candle, this candle, seeing the wicks here, I wouldn't trust it. They also do confirm with everything over here as well, so you can see the consolidation that was built and then it came back down to bounce it as well. Yeah, so I would not end up taking a long until we are up over these wicks, until the 580 zone. It's just not, it's not worth it to me. I don't see the risk to reward. I would take this as our red zone, this whole area. I would not really want to be taking a trade here. If for whatever reason we want to take a bounce down here, then sure, technically we'd be trading in here, but I just mean in this zone, in this price action, I'm not going to be trying to take trades in here. I would kind of like to go long outside of this, but I feel like we're going to push up again and just reject seeing these two massive wicks on the 4 hour. So I wouldn't really trust, unless I would kind of like to see the 4 hour close outside of this for me to really trust longs here, but we'll see how it goes. It's kind of the way that I'm thinking this for this week. We'll probably be above or below tomorrow, so obviously we redo this every day. That's kind of what we're looking at for the week at the moment. And going back to that daily chart, once again, massive push down for the end of not last week, but the week before, the Thursday and the Friday, and then big push down for the whole week. For the Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, we were closed for Monday, and then Friday stopped us. Nice indecisive candle. Yeah, so who knows? We might push back up. Might be a nice reversal coming here, but we'll just take it, whatever it throws at us. I'm not biased. I'm not like, oh, we need to go long here, it's stopped, we can't go short. Who fucking knows? It's the market. It's going to do whatever it wants to do, and we are just going to trade it accordingly. Price action is king. And yeah, once again, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and if you guys need anything else, let me know. Otherwise, feel free to hit the like button, the subscribe button, and let me know if you want to see anything else, anything in specific, or if you have questions about this. Otherwise, yeah, thank you once again.